Hello, my name is Andre Strange. I'm the North America trainer for Eagle Eye Networks. In today's short video, I'll be discussing one of our important features within our VMS, which is called layouts. Layouts is a tool within the VMS that will allow you to essentially create subgroups for your cameras and group those cameras according to your needs or liking. It also provides you with the ability to then manage and access those cameras more efficiently and more easily. To get started at this particular feature and see how it ultimately works, let's get logged into the VMS, and we'll start here on the Eagle Eye website at EEN.com. At the very top right, you'll notice the ability to log into the VMS. We'll be logging into the classic version. You will be asked for your credentials. You can simply input your email and password here. For today's training, I'll be using the demo site that we use, as well as the demo credentials. Once logged into the VMS, you'll notice on the very left-hand side, there is a menu with the highlighted in blue section that's called Layouts. And going back to the purpose of this video, this particular section by default will always populate once you load your VMS dashboard. It'll always be highlighted in blue. And if previously stated, it does give you the ability to create multiple layouts according to your needs. Again, layouts are just subgroups for cameras. So if you guys look at the layouts here, you'll notice they've created several for this particular company. They've distinguished their layouts by floor. So there's a first floor, fifth, eighth, etc. They have other layouts for like their common areas, their event areas, etc. as well. So the moral of the story here is that layouts, again, does allow you to group your cameras according to what you need, name them what you like, and ultimately should make you more efficient when it comes to finding your cameras. For the layouts themselves, if you're wanting to create a layout and even edit those, you'll simply look at the very top left-hand corner, click on the drop down. You'll notice here you have the option to create what's called a new layout. If you go to new layout, you're then presented with the screen that allows you to name a layout that you want to create, your aspect ratio, even as many as how many cameras per row that you like. Okay. You can add the cameras here. So once you create the layout, you select what cameras would apply, ultimately save your changes and create the layout. Once you create the layout, it will ultimately again live over here where you're able to easily access it. If you create a layout and you name it a specific thing, you can also use the dynamic search engine here at the top left, and you can search for any layouts that you might have, as well as any tagged cameras. And then lastly, when it comes to layouts as well, going back to the drop down, there's what's called smart layouts. Smart layouts ultimately is an AI feature that will allow you to distinguish based on criteria what cameras you're more focused on. So for example, if you want to say a security guy and you're looking at maybe 8 to 10 cameras, but you're primarily focused on people, well, then you can select that criteria, and you'll notice now that because I've selected people, only cameras that are people impacted will populate. They'll be bordered in red. They're at the top of my screen, so they're easy to find. And also you'll notice here in a second that they also have a small screenshot at the bottom right that gives you the activity that caused the actual motion itself. So we'll wait here for a second to see if we get another population of a camera that's, there we go. So you can see here bordered in red. You can also see here that this particular camera has a screenshot there, so very easy to see what caused the event. And now this should bring the activity to me as opposed to having to go look through 100 cameras to keep up with motion, right? Be mindful that with smart layouts, you can also enable multiple criteria or even just one at a time. So layouts, again, very important tool. Very good when it comes to, again, distinguishing what cameras belong to what group, making those cameras easier to find and access. Hope this video was very helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to either your sales rep or your sales engineer, and we'll be happy to do whatever we can. Thank you guys for listening. Have a great day.